Okay, this is the highest damage build I have ever played. We have an AR of 1732, it's so broken, it has several options, and it can carry you through multiple New Game Plus cycles. I mean, I'm in New Game Plus hitting bosses for 4000 damage with just one swing of the Great Club. My poise is through the roof, and I'm tanking my way to easy victories. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Divinitor. Okay, let's start with the gear and look at some variations to prepare us for anything the game has to throw at us. If you could leave a like and subscribe, that would be awesome, thanks. We have the Great Club plus 25. Thanks to patch 109, this has now been buffed and has holy scaling. And we have an Tree Seal plus 10 for our incantations. Unbuffed, we already have an AR of 958 with the right stats. To break the numbers on this build, we have the Raging Gold Mask. Then we have the Tree Sentinel chest, hands and legs for high poise, and dare I say it, the awesome Paladin look. In the talisman slots for this build we have Shard of Alexander boosting our unique weapon skill, Golden Land, the Sacred Scorpion Talisman boosting our holy attacks, the Bull Goat's Talisman increasing our poise, and finally the Axe Talisman which is boosting the R2 charge attack of our Great Club. In the Flask of Wondrous Physic we have the Holy Shrouded Crack tier boosting our holy attack damage further with the Sacred Scorpion Charm, and then we have the Spiked Crack tier which is boosting our charge attack further with the Axe Talisman. We also have the following incantations: Golden Vow, Flame Grant Me Strength, Order's Blade, Bloodflame Blade, and Black Flame Blade. Now let's quickly look at the stats for this build. I started with the Wretch class and I have Vigor at 60, Mind at 16, this is so we can do all of our buffs with one FP bar, Endurance at 36, Strength at 54, we are going to two-hand the Great Club at all times, so having 54 Strength means we get the two-handed Strength boost bonus, which gives us 81 Strength whilst two-handing. Dex we haven't touched, Intelligence is at 13 so we can use Order's Blade, Faith is at a whopping 80, and Arcane we haven't touched. So when it comes to combat, it's pretty simple. We buff with Golden Vow and Flame Grant Me Strength, we coat our Great Club with Order's Blade, we chug the Flask of Wondrous Physic, and we get started. You can start first with Golden Land, the Great Club's unique skill. The area of golden glyphs actually causes good poise damage, and then you have the projectiles which fire off doing great damage as well, so you can decide whether to start up close or at range with this. Golden Land also has a fantastic heavy attack follow-up, which really wrecks, so be sure to try it and have fun with it. Now with the Great Club itself, we're pretty much just focusing on the charged heavy attack. It's actually really quick now since patch 109, and with our armour and poise, you don't really have to worry too much about most enemy attacks interrupting you. And as you can see, fully buffed, we have an AR of 1732. This wrecks. I mean, look at what I'm doing to these poor bosses in New Game Plus. Now, if Golden Land and charge attacks are feeling a little too restrictive, then you can always swap out the Shard of Alexander for the Claw Talisman. This way, you can have some melee variation to hit hard and damage poise with jump attacks as well as charge attacks. But wait! All of this holy damage is great, but what about all the bosses that have high holy defense? Well, who cares? Haha, even with 40% holy damage negation and in New Game Plus, you will still wreck bosses' health bars, but don't worry, we do have actual options. So as mentioned before, we have Bloodflame Blade and Black Flame Blade. These allow us to buff our Great Club with other faith-based damage types. You can even swap out the Sacred Scorpion Charm for the Fire Scorpion Charm if you use Bloodflame Blade, for example. And the same goes for the Holy Shrouding Crack tier in the Physic, being swapped out for the Flame Shrouding Crack tier. So don't be afraid to switch it up and use more effective buffs against enemies' different weaknesses. Okay, that's enough talk, let's have a look at some bosses uninterrupted, getting wrecked.
I'll just head up. Because they're not going to be doing anything to make this fight easy. I think our build here is just going to be great. Right? And he'll start aggroing them at some point. Start aggroing him more like. And I'll buff up then. What I'll do is maybe I'll lead into them and start fighting each other. Okay, it's buff. It's got the 40% resistance, I think, is it? Holy? But that's not going to scare us with this build. That's not going to scare us. Right, we're done. Oh. No, I'm just pushing the wrong button. The only mistakes we can make in this build hopefully still be awesome. Idiot-proofing Radahn, yeah? Oh my god. Wow. He went down. He just went down. And he's done. Oh. Oh, 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 oh.
To stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. It's a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but I know in my bones a tarnished cannot become a lord.
So there you have it guys, the Divinator. Now before I sign off, I should just say that this build was created on one of my live streams, Wednesdays and Sundays. Come and join us. And you can also follow me on Discord, Twitch and TikTok, links in the description. Let me know what you think of this one and let me know of any builds you want me to cover. All the best guys, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!